So today's November 17th, 2025. It's a Monday. So I go for my last round of chemo today, which will last Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. The pump disconnect is on Wednesday because they had to cut the chemo back from all the issues that I was originally having. Gee, whatever. So I go, I guess, an extra day with the pump. Then on Wednesday is when I get to meet the other surgeon and sit down and talk with him. Should be brief, shouldn't really take too long. But I'm hoping after that I get, the surgery scheduled. Also want to say a big thank you to my mother-in-law for making me mac and cheese, because I love her mac and cheese. So she made me a small dish. And they brought over some other food, some deer meat, which I love. I love venison. It's just so much better than cow. But anywho, so she brought over some of that, which was like awesome. That was our dinner for last night. So I was happy for that. What else? Well, we do have a kitty that has cancer. Her name was Kaya. She was the very first kitty that I pretty much rescued. There was a couple that were going to take it to a humane society, but they posted, free on Craigslist. So I found it and I went and I picked her up, and not knowing she was pregnant. She had a litter of 3, Ash, Treb, and Mim. Mim already passed away. Treb's the one with heart failure, and Ash has a thyroid issue. Can't win for trying. But Mom does have cancer in a lymph node up in her neck here, so we give her pain meds at the moment and an appetite stimulant because she wasn't eating, which I totally understand with her. It's when you have the cancer, you really don't have an appetite. Like, you lose everything, taste buds, sense of taste, somewhat, just all kinds of stuff. So I really do understand what she's going through. Even though she's a cat and can't talk, I get it. Like, I get she's got pain. So she's got pain where the lymph node is. I did have a little bit of pain for a while in mine. So I understand. So I give her pain meds, and, the appetite stimulant helps her eat a little bit. I guess once the pain meds are gone, that's probably when we might put her on the steroid. And once I think she goes on the steroid, that's pretty much the coming to the end of things, because it is big and it does bother her. But she's such a trooper. She's just this petite little girl that is a gray and white tux, and she's trudging through it, purrs and everything, and I love her to death. I really do. She's a sweetheart. So there's that we're dealing with. Just, it's a mess of all kinds of stuff, but just wanted to give a little baby update on, the day today. So it's going to be, from what I saw, 5 hours. I guess because the chemo was cut back in half, so it's going to take a little bit longer. So, but we'll see how that goes. That should be fine. I'm going to Hecktown instead of Muhlenberg. Everything was always done at Muhlenberg, but they didn't have any time at Muhlenberg, so I'll be going to Hecktown to get the infusion done. This will be the first time I've ever been there, so I don't know how that's going to go. A little bit curious, so hopefully it should be. Oh, that reminds me. I need to put the numbing cream on the port so that it doesn't hurt as much when they poke it. Okay, I will go and do that then. But that should be all the quick, brief updates that I can think of for the moment, besides cats going crazy because they want their breakfast and it's too early yet. So, anywho, peace, some more to be.